A non-player character, or NPC, is a game character that is controlled not by a living player, but by a computer program. A non-player character is needed to orient the player, interact with him, and develop the plot. Life is, by all accounts, a game, which means that some people in it are living players, and some are NPCs. But what if the NPC is you? You don't remember your past lives, because they didn't exist. And you don't plan your next ones, because they won't happen. The program that you are was placed in your brain and activated only at the moment your body was born. You think that a person is a body that may have a soul. Although the living believe the opposite, that a person is a soul that may have a body. You cannot move freely in space. Each route must be thought out, justified, and agreed upon in advance. Random spontaneous movements are not provided. Just as the ability to walk alone is not included, unlike a game character. You cannot do nothing for more than 3 seconds. You can't just sit or just lie down. You need to do something continuously, at least watch TV. When there is a pause, you grab your phone or immediately come up with things to do, just to somehow occupy every second of time. This behavior is very strange for a real player. When you drive a vehicle, you will try to drive not as slowly as possible, like a living person, but as quickly as possible, like an NPC. You think that alcohol is very different from heroin. You think that an adult can be corrected because you can be rewritten. You believe that it is possible to harm people if they have harmed other people. This is a mechanism embedded in the NPC to turn off conscience for the free introduction of violence into the game. You believe that the knowledge gained at school will be useful in life. That science improves life, and more advanced technologies will allow you to work less. The strength of the hands is more important than the strength of the mind, and instead of developing intelligence, you need to train the body. Because your intelligence is limited by algorithms, and the body is not limited by anything. Naturally, the living think the opposite. You believe that the government of any country protects the interests of the people, takes care of them and makes life better. You feel that your life is not going as you would like, but you do not try to change anything. You have suffered from a mental or physical disorder for many years. You cannot think in concepts like a person. You think in words or images. Just like an artificial intelligence, you do not have your own thoughts. Everything you think is just a combination of other people's words and images that you have heard before. You have no willpower. Everything you do because it is interesting, or necessary, or you are forced to do it by other people. You are not affected when you are given advice or expressed assessments. You think that a dirty spot on your clothes is unacceptable, and a hanging belly does not matter. You feel that after the death of your body, you will be completely erased. Therefore, you are afraid of death and try to leave at least something behind in the physical universe. Your life has no meaning, you are just a background for other players. You did not exist before, you exist only for a very short time, and death means for you a complete cessation of existence, absolute blackness forever.